Yep, and in other news, hundreds of seals are usually shot dead in our waters every year to protect stocks at salmon farms. It's the apparently brutal but effective means fish farms have had to resort to prevent fish being preyed upon.
But there now appears to be a more humane solution. In Shetland, they're using what are called anti-predatory nets around farms so that seals can be kept away from the fish in the first place. India Grant reports now on how this is working out.
Shetland's iconic landscape. But we're not here for the rolling, windswept hills, or even the ponies. We're in the middle of a debate about seals and salmon and shooting.
They've got much more personality, the grey seals and the common seals. Through here we look after seals and otters, sick, injured and abandoned seals and otters. We keep them until they're care for them and feed them up until they're ready to be released back into the wild.
Shooting seals is completely legal, if you have a licence to do so. These seals weren't shot, but they've lost their mums.
We are seriously concerned about the health of the common seal population. There are many challenges, environmental challenges out there for the common seals, and they don't need that extra challenge of the industry shooting them. The salmon industry moved into the environment where the seals already were, and it's not really fair to move into an environment and just destroy the wildlife that's there because it's a threat to your industry. It would be great if Shetland could set an example for the salmon industry around the world and certainly around the rest of Scotland so that there is absolutely no need for them to shoot seals.
We're heading to a salmon farm in the waters just off Shetland. Each cage holds thousands of fish, and until recently, seals would try to break in and steal what they could.
But we've been implementing knotted HDPE netting, which we found through interactions with seals over the years that since we've installed this netting on our sites, the seals have left us alone.
It's a small change that could have rippling effects.
The shooting of seals was always a last resort, but from time to time there were a rogue seal that would actually attack the salmon that were in our pens and cause a lot of damage and stress and disturb the welfare of fish. We'd use other means to try and deter that seal from coming onto the fish farm, but ultimately sometimes that wasn't possible and that seal may have to be shot. We don't want to shoot any seal. We'd much rather be in a position where we don't have to shoot any at all, and if this is the year where we achieve that, we'd be very happy with that.
By installing these nets, salmon farmers can promote their product as being more ethical, while campaigners are happy that seals won't get shot and the population won't decline, at least not as a result of the salmon farming. As for the seals, they'll just have to work that extra bit harder for their next meal. India Grant, BBC News.
Good story.
Yeah.
Preservation.